1, 2, check 1, 2.
I hear you good.
Okay, yeah.
You sound good. You're not stranger to microphones.
No.
Some people come in and they're like uncomfortable with it because they don't like ever have one, you know?
Yeah. Very accustomed to it.
You and I might as well just have them attached to our heads.
Exactly.
So you ready to do this thing?
Yeah.
You sure? Mm-hmm. I'm not. What a crazy morning. Mm-hmm. But I'm here. I made it. You beat me here.
Yeah, I did. I was excited.
Were you?
Yeah.
What time did you guys get here?
Like 9:30, like before 9:30.
Your dad is such an overachiever.
I know. He wanted to leave at like 8, and I was.
So what's up with your car? It's broken?
Yeah, the brakes weren't like. It was past inspection, and I was driving it, and the brakes were making sounds. So, my dad drove it, and he was like, "Yeah, you cannot drive that car. You're not driving it until Jeff fixes it. It's bad."
So you're carless.
Yeah.
You gotta rely on dad for a ride.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
You guys get a bond on the way over.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the I'm Here For It podcast, where we talk about real life with real people, and whatever you're going through, whether it's good, bad, ugly, in between, we're here for it. My guests are here for it. I hope life has been good to you, and I think this episode is going to be really good to you. I have one of my favorite people that our circles connect in the church world. I admire this person, though you're way younger than me. And, way. I'm old. So I have this guest here today to talk about all kinds of things, songwriting, everything. The extremely talented, extremely gifted Maddie Zimmerman. What's up? Welcome.
Thank you.
So, man, you're here, and I'm really stoked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I dumped this on you like last minute.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not even
like
24 hours ago.
Yesterday, we were at church, and I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
By the way, for those of you that don't know Maddie Zimmerman, you're just a phenomenally gifted musician, artist, vocalist. Yeah, you have so many other skills. That's probably what stands out to most people, because most people, when they hear you in our settings, they're like, whoa, what is up with that girl? Mm-hmm. So I remember the first time my wife Jen heard you sing was at church, and she was like, oh man, like Maddie should just sing all the time. Like I could listen to her all day. Don't tell Scott. Your dad is the worship leader, right? Mm-hmm. But your lead vocals for us a lot. Whenever you're there, you're like the lead vocalist. And yeah, she was like, don't tell Scott, but I like Maddie way better.
I've actually heard that a lot.
Did you really?
Yes.
Do you rub it in?
No. Try to be nice about it.
I think he knows.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he's very gifted too.
Yes, he is. Like, he can hear a song once and then be able to play it on the piano. And I get so frustrated with that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But you have like a unique sound.
Yeah.
It's always been that way?
I think that the more I sang, the more I found it easier.
Yeah.
And it also, listening to the artists I listened to, it impacted me a lot. I listened to this girl, Charlotte Lawrence.
Yeah. And
I used to be really insecure about my falsetto. I used to think it was so weak and it didn't sound good. But singing her songs, it helped me practice and be more comfortable and confident in my falsetto.
I'm looking at you weird because
you don't know what falsetto is. It's like you have a head voice and then you have falsetto. Yeah. It's like when you sing like this.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, like that. It's like more breathy.
So how'd you get into, like, I remember seeing a video of you. Man, you were like a little kid singing at church, I think, at a church.
Yes.
I can't remember, but you were like this little thing up there on the stage, and I'm pretty sure it was just you with a microphone.
Yes.
Like, how old was that?
Probably 8 years old. My grandmother played organ in our Lutheran church, and she also was in charge of the choir. And I was in that since probably, I think, before 8, because we started doing communion in 3rd grade. So I was probably like 6 or 7.
That's young.
I know. And it was so, watching back, the voice cracks and everything, I didn't know how to control my voice. But I'm so glad that my grandmother talked me into doing it, because it's something that I can look back on now and kind of feel a relationship with her now that she's gone.
Yeah.
And
oh, man.
Yeah. And also, when you start at a very young age, it becomes easier to do it now. Like, I've been practicing for so long and performing for so long that it's nothing now.
Yeah.
It's just easy.
So did you feel nervous when you were that little? Were you just like naturally born for a stage with a microphone, or was it?
I got nervous, but I loved it. It's like when you go on a roller coaster, it has adrenaline.
Yeah.
And I feel that every Easter service, every Good Friday service, every Christmas Eve, it's just like I feel adrenaline and I get like anxious in the beginning, but while I'm there, I'm loving every second of it. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of your awesome grandmother, Beverly,
Mm-hmm.
she's such a sweetheart. Now, Jesus, was she one of the biggest influences? Was your dad the biggest influence?
I think both of them together, because
Yeah.
it kind of runs in the family, this music gene. We always call it the Morgan music gene.
Yeah.
And my grandmother, I used to take piano lessons, which much didn't come out from that because I was reluctant and kind of just learned it on my own. But definitely I remember being young and my dad saying, "What's the time signature of this song?" And usually I didn't know. I just guessed. Like, I'd say 2/4, 4/4, I don't know. And then he's like, "Yeah, good job." And it's kind of something we connect on, like harmonies. I started singing here in 2017. I didn't even know what a harmony was, but I could just, when we were playing these songs in church, I just kind of picked up on it. I didn't even know I was doing it, and my dad was so impressed. And it's just, I don't know, we kind of like push each other a little bit, like it's competition.
Yeah.
And he always says like, "Oh, gosh, you're just so aggravating. You don't even practice and you're this good."
He brings that up to me from time to time.
Yeah.
He's like, "Man, I was like, we got to practice this stuff. She's like, "Nah, I got it."
Yeah.
And then she shows up and does that.
Yeah.
I was like, it's frustrating, but also proud.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. And I think you're winning the competition.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't tell him. We'll keep that.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't see this part.
He doesn't watch.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, man. So speaking of like those big services that you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
I was at, I don't know if you know him, Kevin Kramer. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, and he's got a cool sound too, and like unique. And so I went to, we all went to one of his concerts down in Philly at this small venue. And, those are cool venues to see somebody at, because it's like smaller. You actually can.
There's a community. Like.
Yeah, you can meet people, the artist or whatever.
Yeah. I love that.
Which I didn't do, but my kids did.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're down there, and, there's maybe 300 people, maybe at that. And I think it was sold out. And we, just playing smaller venues. And I got to chat with his dad. Like so the girls are meeting all the bands and stuff. And I was just kind of hanging in the back. And there was this guy that I had been watching, like, because I was in the back at a table the whole concert. And I'm like, that guy's got to be connected. He's got to be the manager or something. And so he was kind of hanging back like we were while everybody's doing their thing at the merch tables and whatever. And I went over and I was like, "Hey, you the manager?" And he's like, "Well, sort of, but I'm also that kid's dad." And he was Kevin, I forget how you say it, his dad, which is cool. So then we started talking, and so we're just hanging out, chit-chatting. Pretty cool guy. And eventually he's like, "Yeah, this is his first tour, doing this many as a headliner, doing this many in a row. I don't know how his voice is going to hold up." Like he's just a dad worried about his kid. But he's also pretty excited too, because he's like, "Yeah, there's this one in Seattle sold out like 600 people. So that's going to be exciting for him." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's exciting."
Yeah.
And then I thought, you do that often.
Exactly. We had, was it like 900
Yeah.
for Christmas Eve, something like that? Like
We've hit over 1,000 when we have, I think, more than one services.
Yeah.
But
yes.
we've way packed, like over capacity packed.
Yeah.
That auditorium that we rent. So that's easy over 700 people.
Yeah. I was at a concert Easter Day. My dad and I went to see Friday Pilots Club in Philly. And he was looking around the venue and he said, we performed more. Like, we worshiped in front of more people today. And it's just crazy.
How's that feel? Like, is that weird?
It is weird. I'm like, these guys hustle more, have more experience, and I'm in front of more people. It's crazy.
Does that throw you the big setting? Like, is it just the same thing?
Yeah. It feels like the same thing. I work myself up more about it. I think it's because we sing harder, like I sing harder songs during bigger services, more challenging songs, so I stress out about that. But
I tell people too, like, I think once you got that, like, you have that relationship with a microphone and a stage, like, it doesn't really get to you a whole lot. We get to ourselves, like, I get in my own head, but it really doesn't have to do with the size of the crowd of people. I think, it's actually harder for me to sing to really small, or to not sing, I don't sing, but to speak to a small group.
I agree with that.
So it feels like there's a lot, for some reason it just feels more personal.
Exactly. Like, if I'm at a gathering and they're like, you should sing for us, I'm like,
yeah, right? That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
But 1,000 people?
Yeah. No
biggie. And anything above that is just, it's just kind of a blur.
Yeah.
So it's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is cool. So you just have that gift. I would describe what you have as a gift.
Yeah.
Not just a skill.
Yeah.
Like, you have a knack for it. It's so natural. You just fill that space so good.
Yeah. And my grandmother used to tell me when I was younger, use your gift or else God will take it from you. Like, I don't know if that's really true, but it definitely, like, influenced some of my decisions to use my gift because God gave it to me. And I also have a gift with people. I'm a people person, I guess, and I try to use that as much as possible.
It's easy to see you connecting with people. I think it's something that you see on the stage too. Like, you're just not singing. Like, there's something about you that feels engaging to the audience, which is, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So, staying on the music thing, I know you've been writing a lot more.
Yes.
Tell me about how that got started.
So, okay, let's go back to 2020. That's when I really started songwriting. I used to write songs when I was, like, in middle school about my brother or, like, a boy, whatever. But in 2020, being trapped in quarantine, I had nothing better to do. So I would just write songs. And then I'd show them to my parents, and I didn't think they were anything. I was just like, it's just a hobby. But my parents were like, wow, Maddie, this is amazing. You're 15 and you're writing this. Like, that's crazy. And I think that's really natural to me. Like, I've talked to a lot of people and they said, I've never met someone who could songwrite. This is crazy. I met a lot of singers, but songwriters, like, how'd you even come about that?
Yeah.
And it's very natural. Like, I could be at a restaurant and I hear someone saying something like, it is what it is. And then I'm like, oh, it is what, and I create a melody and I add rhymes to it. I'm like putting it in my phone. Yeah. When I was in high school, I would go to the bathroom and I'd like whisper sing into my phone because I had an idea. Yeah. And I did it at work too. When working full time in a warehouse, we couldn't have our phones inside the warehouse. I would hear a melody and add lyrics to it during when it was slow or whatever, and it would go on my head for hours until I could get to my phone and record it.
Just play it over and over again.
Yeah. I felt like I was going crazy, but I needed to keep that melody in my head. But when I write songs, I usually sit down at the piano. Before I started playing piano in 2020. So before then, it was just a melody in my head. Now I put down some chords, and I'll try to. Melodies come easily to me, so it'll magically happen. I don't really know how to explain it.
Well, it's part of your gift.
Yes.
Like, it's just something that you can see that maybe not everybody can see, and you can do that maybe just doesn't.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'll write some lyrics down or whatnot. Sometimes I go to this website, Random Word Generator, and generate a word if I'm lost and I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then I like to write in themes. So if it's about a car, I'll talk about, there's this one song I have called Getaway Car. And it's like, you're driving me crazy. You do it on the daily. You tire me out. You're chasing me around. But I try to use like tire me out. And I said, like, in the bridge, it says, what you said was real, heartfelt, but this time I wore my seatbelt.
Hey, that's good.
And then I say, you totaled my trust, just like you total a car. And I try to put things in there.
So it's like a relationship kind of song.
Yes.
/ trashy car.
Yes, exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great lyric.
Thank you.
I haven't heard that one.
No.
Have you posted that one anywhere?
I don't
pieces
think
of it?
so. No, I haven't. That one was probably from 2021.
So do you have any like real bangers that haven't seen public eye yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When are you going to record an album?
I'm hoping soon. I've been getting more into music production.
Yeah.
When I went to school at Berklee College of Music, that was my least favorite part. I
Why?
hated it.
Really?
Because
I mean, first of all, wow, that you even got in there. That's crazy. And then you hated it.
And then I hated it.
Which is okay.
Yes. School's not for everyone. But yeah, I hated music production because I didn't know how to do it. That's simple.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't hear beats. I don't hear guitar parts. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And I've been doing it more often the past couple weeks. And now I'm like, wow, this is actually fun. You can hear it. Like when I listen to music, I'm trying to hear those little instrumental parts that I normally wouldn't hear, like the bass line or something simple that I'm like, oh, I like how they put that in there. And then I try to incorporate that into my own music. What's something that a listener would say, oh, that was cool that they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to practice more.
Are you working on any right now that are just really you're loving? Because I've watched, like, and we'll give everybody where they can follow your stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But like Maddie Regan Music on TikTok is one of the places you post stuff. And I was watching one of your TikToks, and you're writing a song, and you like did not like it.
Yeah.
And you're like at the end of the video, you're like, I just wasted 40 minutes.
Yes.
I didn't like it at the beginning, and I tried to fix it, and it didn't get fixed. I still don't like it.
Yeah.
So
that happens a lot.
Do you have any that you're like really in love with right now? Really?
Yeah. I've had a few that I was in love with for like 5 years, but I just need to practice music production. Recently, I've been writing songs through music production, but I think I should produce the songs I've already written. I think that's what I'm going to do.
That's the next step.
Yeah. Because for me, having ADHD, my passions come and go so easily. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start a shirt business. I spend a week on it. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And with songwriting, I feel like the passion is constantly coming in and out. Like sometimes I feel like such great passion for it. And then the next week I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah. So that's the ADHD thing.
Yeah.
I feel like you should diagnose me. I don't know if I have ADHD, but sometimes I wonder.
Yeah.
Like, can it just zing you a little bit? Like, I don't know. And I haven't ever like really looked into it, but like we're at this concert and there's like some guy, he was drinking, I think, and like there were some tables and you can order food and stuff in the back, and like he started playing spoons. I'm like, dude, that's so obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like, but I couldn't like, and it was far away and quiet, but I couldn't like.
You couldn't take your mind off of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It just latched on.
Definitely. That's how I am.
Do I have ADHD?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So ADHD, how does that work with music writing? Like,
I think it really helps my creativity. It's such a blessing and a curse. I always say it's my favorite mental illness.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird but I think it's a very beneficial disorder. Creativity is like, yeah, I think it really, really helps. And that's what my dad said growing up. When I was diagnosed, I was like 8. I didn't really know what it meant. But my dad would say it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Like, I get mental paralysis a lot. So one task can take me 15 minutes, but I'll spend 2 hours dreading the task instead of just doing it. So then it causes me like 3.5 hours until I get it done when it could have just cost me 15 minutes of my day.
So is it a curse in the writing process too?
Not so much the writing process, but the finishing process.
Okay. So you can start the stuff because it just comes like bam. But then putting the finished product out there can be because that gets into like the not so fun part.
Yes, exactly. And with ADHD, if you're good at something, it's like, I'm going to do this. And if you're not good at something, you're like, I have to turn things into a game in order for me to do things. And I'm 20 years old. It's
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, do you have any mechanisms to help you? Like,
and also something so simple that helps me a ridiculous amount is writing lists. It's just such an achievement to cross it off. And that's so simple. I can't gather anything in my head, but once I put it on paper, it's so much easier. And I
might have to start putting stuff on paper. I don't want to make light of it, but I definitely like relate to a lot of stuff you're saying.
Yeah.
So
might want to get diagnosed.
Talk to somebody about this. We've talked about mental health before. You and I.
Yes.
I've been through some stuff. Mm-hmm. You've been through some stuff.
Yes.
How's your mental health now?
It's getting better. I was untreated for about 2 years because there was a problem with me turning 18. I had to switch therapist and a psychiatrist, and for 2 meetings she didn't show up. So
are you serious?
Yeah. And I had to like leave work.
Come on.
To do this. And I was just so frustrated. I was like, okay, I'm done. But about 2 months ago, I talked to my doctor about getting back on SSRIs. And he said, oh, yeah, sure. So I started Zoloft again. Yeah. And I'm at the point where it's kicking in. Like, I even upped my prescription.
How did you know you needed that again?
I wasn't able to come back. Like, I have like mood swings. Yeah. So when I'm down, it's hard for me to get back up. Yeah. And I was noticing this isn't working without medication. Yeah. I need it. So there's a stigma around medication for mental illness. There's common misconceptions that it ruins your personality, makes you a zombie, but it just helps regulate the serotonin levels in your brain. I have a chemical imbalance, and taking Zoloft helps me. It reduces the symptoms of anxiety and depression. Yeah. And it just overall helps me a lot more.
Yeah, people don't the brain is an organ. It's like it's a part of your body. Just like every other part of your body, it's susceptible, probably even more so, because it's so complex. Yes. And it's in such a crazy balance and such powerful chemicals and, all kinds of things going on. And it's just like your knee blows out. You can have a problem with that balance. And I don't know why still seems like there's stigma about stuff like that. Yeah. People who have no problem taking medicine for high cholesterol after eating pounds of bacon for their whole life, which is more self-inflicted.
Exactly.
I'm not judging anybody because I'm like two hops and a skip away from that. I had bacon this morning, like, like the mental part of it and your brain and stuff, and that whole neurological stuff and your whole system is like easy to get out of balance too. Yeah, and it's probably not because you ate bacon. Like, it's probably not because anything happened. It's just a organ like everything else, and it struggles like everything else. So the stigma on that stuff is, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I know. And my psychiatrist used to tell me all of the time, she said, I have allergies. I take cetrizine. It makes me feel better. Yeah. You have symptoms of anxiety and depression. Serotonin levels are low. You take Zoloft. Yeah. You feel better. And that really helped me open my eyes.
Yeah, I think that another stigma too is people go, "Whoa, there's so many bad side effects for that stuff."
Exactly. There's bad side effects for lots of things.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Read the side effects of all the stuff.
Exactly.
All this stuff is bad, man. And yeah, I've already had problems with side effects of normal stuff that's prescribed that probably everybody has taken. You know, and yeah, so there's just that whole thing needs to just drop. In that 2-year span where you really weren't getting any treatment, what was that like? Was it a struggle? Were you okay for a while?
It comes and goes kind of. It's like waves. There'd just be lots of nights where having a mental breakdown about nothing. Nothing. It's not nothing, but kind of a little thing that people who don't have this chemical imbalance would just brush off. It in my head it spirals and becomes a bigger hole. It just it's kind of when I get like really depressed, I think of everything that I can possibly think of. My parents passing. I think of I didn't talk to my grandmother enough when she was alive. Think of every single bad thing I've done to someone, and it just keeps on growing and growing and growing. And I can't stop it. And there's been lots of nights where it would get really bad. And usually I notice it on weekends, nighttime, and it's so weird, but around my birthday.
Really?
Yeah. There's been times I almost got hospitalized
really?
Around my birthday. I don't know what it is. I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm taking medication. I think it's a placebo at first because it doesn't kick in. But for me, as soon as I'm taking it, I'm like, wow, I feel better.
Well, help's coming, right?
Exactly. And I've heard a lot of people tell me that, oh, well, you can stop taking it soon. Like, once you feel better, stop taking it. I'm like, no. When I stop
that's
taking
not how
it.
it works.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'll stick with this. But it's been a battle. Me realizing I not need it, but it helps me so much. And I used to be so reluctant to take it, but now I'm more responsible.
So it's kind of like a depression thing with ADHD too, which complicates stuff.
Yes.
Because you can fixate on some of that bad stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And so how long, like, in your life have you been has it always been something you've struggled with?
I always struggled with mental illness and a lot of things like that. I think it was the death of my brother.
Yeah.
It affected the whole household. People say to me, "You're only 2 years old. You didn't really know your brother." But that's not the only factor.
Yeah.
It changed our whole family dynamic. I had a brother in the household. Now I don't. Yeah. I noticed that. When I lost my brother, I went backwards. I wasn't potty trained anymore.
Yeah.
I would throw more tantrums. I wouldn't be able to get to sleep. And then you have to think of my parents are grieving. They have depression. They're not being able to... not that they weren't providing for me, but they weren't happy.
Yeah.
And they said that I was kind of the light in their lives. I didn't know what was happening. So I was laughing and smiling and kind of made their life feel more valuable.
Yeah.
And growing up like that, it was hard I don't know if my depression is from that. I think it's also genetic, but I think that environmental factor.
Oh, definitely.
Really,
I mean, that's such a heavy burden to carry.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing, not my favorite because I don't like any of it, but like the thing that connected most with me was when you said it affected the whole house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I think people don't understand unless they've been through something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that kind of loss is huge and traumatic.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter what kind of circumstance or what happened. It's always that. It's always huge. It's always traumatic. It's always a heavy burden that you carry for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. And 2 years old, you're in a very important developmental part of your life.
Yeah.
And your entire dynamic your safe space, your comfort space, all completely changed. And it doesn't mean that like mom and dad weren't doing great, you know, taking care of everybody. It's just super hard.
Yeah.
And everybody is carrying a lot of stuff. And I've lost a ton of people in my life, you know, both my parents, my brother in a car accident, but I could not imagine like going through what your parents went through. Like it's just mind boggling to me. I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, of course, like that's a big thing. Of course that's affected everything. Yeah. So what else has helped you like through the whole process? You know?
Definitely leaning on my friends.
Yeah.
I noticed that I can't do it all alone. So I used to go through it all alone and then say, "Oh, I'm going through it all alone. No one helps me." Well, you're not getting yourself help. I text my friends, "Hey, I'm feeling really low right now. Can you please send me a paragraph?" And then my friends Tanae or Mac will send me a paragraph of things they love about me. And I'm reading it, crying. Like, this makes me feel better.
That's awesome.
I don't feel like a horrible person anymore. And also God, like, praying, like, no matter what you're going through, just pray through it. Praying him, please help me see the light.
Yeah.
Tell me what to do. Just, there's this one time I was feeling really low. And Phil Wickham came on my Instagram feed singing "It's Always Been You."
Yeah.
And that was just, wow. Like, I needed that. I chose to go on social media instead of going to you, and you still found me.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. So whenever I sing that on stage, I
love when you
an inch
sing
away
that
from crying. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I feel that song really impacts me. And also, "How You Love Me" by Patrick Mayberry. That one's hard because you think about everything you've ever done and you're just like, he still loves me.
There's a lot of tears going when you sing those songs. I remember you sent me a pretty long text.
Yes.
Maybe like a year ago, maybe not.
Yeah, a year ago, yeah.
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 And I wasn't happy that you were going through what you were going through when you sent me that text, but I was so like happy that you texted me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Maddie's asking me for first advice or some help on this. And I was like, so I remember just stopping and being like, all right, I just want this text back to be perfect. So I spent some time just trying to get that to you. And I was like so happy that you reached out. I think that's such a huge piece that people don't realize. Like, reaching out is hard, but inviting people into your life is a good thing.
Yeah.
Inviting them into your story, right? Like, stop hiding stuff and just like let people in.
Yeah.
But it also it has an effect on the other person too.
Yeah.
Usually in a positive, really exciting way. You know, they're reminded that they love this person. They're like, spend some time doing something good for somebody. Like, it's something that like you invite somebody in, it's good for you and it's good for them. And
yes, it is.
Yeah. So I'm glad. I was happy I got that text. You can text me whenever.
Thank you.
And everybody goes through stuff.
Yeah, everyone does. And I think a lot of people think that they're a burden on others. I don't want to text them. They don't need this. My problems aren't important. Those are the kind of thoughts I thought. Yeah. And but people are happy to help. And people need to lean on each other.
That burden thing goes deep.
Yeah.
Like, people really buy into that. Like, and that goes real south and real dark real fast.
Oh, yeah.
And I've heard that from all kinds of people. I've heard that from young people. Like, I don't want to be a burden on my parents because I got this thing that I'm dealing with. I've heard that from moms who are phenomenal moms. Like, and you're like,
yeah,
dude, you just can't indulge that lie.
No, yeah, you're human. You're gonna have problems.
And you're not a burden.
You're not. No.
That's a lie, like straight out of hell.
Yeah, absolutely.
And but if you indulge that lie, and you if you listen to a lie long enough, you confuse where that lie is coming from. And all of a sudden, like, it's not just a thought, it's not just the enemy anymore. Sometimes you can like take that voice and place it on yourself. You can place it on other people. Some people even place it on God.
Yeah.
Right? And like all of a sudden it's confusing where that lie is coming from. And then you start to believe it more and more and more, and it sinks deeper. And then it just gets out of control.
Yeah.
It's so important, I think, in mental health. For me, I'll just speak for me, to know what lies I'm susceptible to and to cut them off as early as possible. Right. So like with my anxiety issues, I start playing worst case scenarios really fast. And I remember one of my therapists had me write down in a journal over and over again. Right now, I feel like blank, fill in the blank, right? Like right now, I feel like I'm going to die and my children are going to be crushed. But, and then finish the sentence with something more true, right? Because like the first part's a lie. So I'd be like, yeah, but I really just have a lump on my arm and it's probably a fatty cyst, you know, like, or that spot probably isn't skin cancer, you know, like, or, but right now, or even better yet, like right now, I'm good, I'm alive, I'm healthy, and I have all these people around me. And like, I had to learn to catch the lie early and then like combat it with little pieces of truth.
Yes.
You know,
my therapist taught me something similar. It's putting your thoughts on trial. She says, write down what you think and then prove it wrong.
I like that a lot. It's a good therapist. Cognitive
behavioral therapy is something I use often.
Yeah.
And it's changing your thoughts to something more positive or more true. And I look up prompts on how to help me, and then I'll write it out. And I think that helps me a lot. And it's something I'm comfortable in. I could do it in my own room. And I like that. But.
Yeah, I think therapy for some people is something they need to constantly be going to. Other people, I think it gives you tools, and then you need to revisit it once in a while, but you don't need to be going to it all the time.
That's how I feel.
So like I go to it when things are getting out of control and like things are really flaring up for me, and I'm in a season where I know that's not going to end, you know, like so I've dealt with like post-traumatic stress, not PTSD, just it wasn't a disorder, but just post-traumatic stress, and that part of my brain was like lit up. And so then I would go, like, because I know like I'm not getting myself out of that. I need somebody outside my circle. And then eventually, you know, like the goal of that is to calm that part of my brain down, and then it calms down. And then I don't keep going. I just revisit it when I need to, you know, or do a little checkup once in a while. But yeah. All right. So back to the music thing. You're producing music now?
Yes.
Yeah. How's that? How'd that happen? Just out of fun or necessity, or
kind of my parents pushing it on me, because they're like, Maddie, you're not working right now. You're laid off. You need to be doing this. Like, come on, this is the time to do it. You need to be doing it every day. And I was just tired of hearing it, kind of. But and then I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. I hate this. I hate music production, and it was a chore for me.
Yeah.
And then I sat down and I'm like, okay, let's start with this chords. Okay, let's add drums. Okay, let's add a bass line. Okay, let's add a guitar part. And I'm like, wait, this is actually fun.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to enjoy doing it. And I really want to work on some of my music that I love rather than writing and then doing it. Yeah.
Right. So what's next for you musically?
I think I want to work on my TikTok more to gain followers.
What's your @? Everybody should go follow you.
Oh, yes. Maddie Reagan Music. MADDIEREAGAN Music.
Just go follow Maddie. Yeah, TikTok's so weird.
Yeah. I started a crime TikTok because my boyfriend and I were like, let's just try it. Let's get famous so we don't have to work. And actually, I was like posting every day, whatever. And then like 4 days ago, I made a post and it blew up and it has 800,000 views. And then the post I posted 2 days ago has 1 million views.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So
and 100,000 likes.
Yeah.
Post? And
I'm going to have to go follow that one.
Yeah.
It's weird, right? What's that one called?
Criminal Casebook.
Criminal Casebook.
Yeah. It's so funny because a week ago my mom said, stop spending so much time on this crime TikTok and spend time on your music. I was like, okay. And then I gave it a break for a couple days, posted, and then blew up. I was like,
it's viral.
Mom.
Like, it's so strange. Like, you have to hit the algorithm just right.
And it's certain times you
certain
post, days.
It's the music you use if you use it. It's how you write your captions. It's everything.
It's everything.
Like, you have over 2 million views on the Grace Free Team Grace Free TikTok.
Yes.
Remember in 2020 we had that going?
Yes.
And you did one of the trending videos with your dad, and that blew up.
Yes,
to like
I remember that.
I don't even know how to log into that account anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking yesterday.
I should hand that to you.
Yeah. I was like, we should do that. Like, we should get this up again. I think
let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll need help though, because I don't have capacity. So I'll have to find out the login information and give it to you.
Yeah.
I think it's like Team Grace Free or something. Or...
Yes, Team Grace Free.
But yeah, you have over 2 million on that. I posted a video of my youngest son during the Eagles playoff run that blew up to like 2 million.
Oh
and
my
then that's
goodness.
it. But like, here's the thing, like, so I have, and it's also like so like I hit TikTok right at the right time, like in 2020, I think 2021.
Yeah.
It was so easy. Like, I have 50,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
And it
that's
wasn't
crazy.
like, but like, I look at your Maddie Regan music and I'm like, this content is so much more fun. It's so much more engaging, so much better than my stuff. And it like, I'm like, come on, people. Like,
yeah, I
follow.
know. Like 20 likes. Are you kidding me?
But that's how it goes. Like, even my content now on TikTok, it's so hit or miss.
Yeah.
So
it just depends.
Is recording anytime in the near future? Or live shows or anything?
Yes, because Ben has been talking to people. Ben and Brody are like teaming up together and trying to find me some gigs. I need to do that.
Yeah, I think you just need are they going to be part of your band?
Yeah, in some gigs, yes. Yeah.
Because I'm like watching this thing and I'm like, that's all that
that's
you don't have.
all.
Like,
yeah,
these
exactly.
people have like just support.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would love to see you record an album. I would love to see our worship team here record an album.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just a matter of time. But and some original stuff.
Yeah.
I remember you wrote a song. It was more of like a worship type song.
Yeah, Won't Do It Now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first time your dad showed me that, I was like, holy cow, man, this is good. We played that, didn't we?
Yeah, we played that 1 week, yeah.
Just 1 week?
Yeah, the day it came out.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of that song.
You don't like it?
No.
What's wrong with it?
I think it was kind of one of my throwaway songs, but my dad was like, this is good. We're recording it. And I was like, but all the good ones that aren't recorded. But yeah, it's there. I'm not a fan of it. I want to put more stuff out there so that that's not the only thing that people see. Yeah.
You're probably too hard on yourself, but that doesn't mean that other people can't love it.
I've heard people come up to me. My granddaughter loves this song. She every time she hears you, she's like, that's Maddie Regan. Like this, I love this song. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know people would actually like it.
So what has this whole process of music thing been to you? Like, what's songwriting to you?
Songwriting it's everything. Like, it's just a big coping skill in my mental health. Like, every time I'm feeling something, I write it down. And I used to think, oh, if I posted this thought on social media, people would say, oh, that's attention seeking. She wants attention. But when I wrote it into a song, I was like, people can't say that. They'll just say that's a good song. Yeah. And that's something as a teenager, I really, like, I can't text this person. That wouldn't be right to text him. We haven't talked in months, but I can write a song about him. Yeah.
I love that.
And if he says that's about me, I'm just going to say, the world doesn't revolve around you. You're full of yourself.
But now you're putting it on a podcast.
True. That's true. If you're hearing this, you're not.
It's not about you.
Yeah, it's not about you.
Or it is.
Or it is. You will never know.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I've had someone say to me, I hope you don't Swift me. Like, don't write a song about me.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
Depends.
guess what? You don't get to decide
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Freedom of speech.
So it's been like a coping mechanism, an outlet.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, it's such a powerful form. Like music is so powerful, right?
Yes,
it connects.
it is.
It connects to us in an emotional way, in a mental way,
Mhm.
even in a physical way sometimes. And to do that, like it's almost like a journaling process for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's powerful stuff.
hmm
I can't wait to hear more of your music. If you ever let it out of the bag.
Yeah, I better. I ought to do
But you're
that.
also 20, right?
Yeah.
So like you're
Mhm.
young. You're just starting this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm excited to also see where it goes.
Me
I
too.
feel like I said this to my wife. I don't know. I don't think it was, we're recording on Monday. It's not going to be released on today, but so it wasn't yesterday. Did you lead songs 2 weeks, like 2 Sundays ago?
Yeah.
It wasn't too long. Probably was after that. I remember going home and being like, man, I feel like Maddie is just getting better and better and better. Do you feel that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do. I feel
Is that
it.
just confidence, like just being comfortable and confident?
Yeah.
What is that?
I think it's confidence and well, actually, I think that's the biggest thing, honestly. Confidence. Also, the more I sing, the more I can control my voice, the more control I feel. But my mom said to me, I used to get so anxious when you'd sing, like, oh, don't mess up. Like I'm nervous for her.
Yeah.
Hope she hits this note. And she said, now I don't have to worry. I'm just like, she's nailing it. No worries. She's got this.
Yeah, you're just doing your thing.
Yeah.
Like you're good. You're good at it. And I think that's an important piece too. Like just find your gift and be comfortable in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Find your songwriting.
Find your songwriting. That's what I try to say to everyone.
That's like your outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you know you're doing something, just become comfortable, like with you singing, with me speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just this moment where you're serving others, but you're not doing it to like, or am I good or am I not good?
Mm-hmm.
And you're just saying like, all right, I have this gift. I just want to be the best version of me that I can while
Mhm.
using this thing.
Exactly.
And there's a comfort there I think is pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm. We're just outlets.
I mean, you also work. That's great. We are just outlets. Yeah. There's also, you also work hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've taken a lot of voice lessons and done all kinds of things.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it out there and say,
Yeah.
well, you
Yeah.
just, it's like you just have this.
Yeah.
You've also
for it,
worked
yeah.
hard to take your gift and what we would say in the church world is like steward it or care for it or refine it
Mm-hmm.
so that you can use it the best you possibly can.
Yeah.
Which is awesome too, So, man, this was great.
Yeah.
You have anything, words of advice for anybody out there?
Just find your songwriting. Find your coping skill. Find what makes you want to show up for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just show up for it and find your songwriting.
I love that. What about somebody out there that's maybe struggling in a
Yeah.
low part?
Mm-hmm. Get help.
Yeah.
It's getting help doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. You're actually very strong for getting help.
Yeah.
And the sooner the better. You deserve it. You owe it to yourself.
I would say, man, yeah, you've been strong. You've been so
Mhm.
strong. Like I've gotten to watch you kind of like go through some of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just super proud of you.
Thank you.
Your way of like your self-awareness and knowing and not being afraid to get help for yourself, and also your ability and willingness and heart to help other people is something that's just easy to see and super cool. So I'm just glad to know you. I'm glad we're friends. I'm super glad you were on this podcast.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't wait for what's next. Everybody should follow you on TikTok at Maddie Regan Music. And where else? Anywhere else you're posting?
I should be posting on Maddie Regan on Instagram, so
But probably not.
Yeah,
So
probably
just go
not.
Jump to TikTok.
yeah, jump to TikTok and then I'll tell you the instructions later on.
Yeah, but there you get to see Maddie in the songwriting process,
Yes.
which I think is super entertaining.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
And yeah, throw some love to those pages and some likes. And thanks for being here for it. Well, everybody, thanks for listening to this episode of the I'm Here For It podcast. Super grateful for Maddie. What a gifted, talented songwriter, singer. You should check out her stuff for sure. And you can always see her. Well, not always, but a lot of times see her live at Grace Free Church too. And I can't wait to see the next show. But thanks for being here for it. Whatever you got going on in life, whatever life looks like right now, I'm here for it. This podcast is here for it. Our guests are here for it. Stay kind, stay calm, one step at a time. Just keep moving forward. God's got a plan for you. And I can't wait to see you on the next I'm Here For It podcast. See ya. Thanks for tuning in to the I'm Here For It podcast. Just a quick reminder, the thoughts and opinions shared on this show are our own. They don't necessarily represent the thoughts and opinions of our employers, our places of business, our families, or maybe even people that don't want to be associated with us anymore. And honestly, sometimes we even question our own thoughts and opinions after these shows have aired. We're not doctors, therapists, lawyers, experts in anything except maybe overthinking things. Well, maybe some of our guests are some of those things, but for real, this podcast is not about offering you professional or therapeutic help. We're just here having fun. It's for entertainment purposes and maybe a little bit of education. Yeah, we hope it can make your life better and make you smile and encourage you a little bit. But seriously, this is more like a group chat that you didn't know you needed. So don't take anything too seriously from us without at least double checking it with someone who actually knows stuff. Stay kind, stay curious, and no matter how weird it gets, we're here for it.